Welcome back to episode 3 of the Enduro Chronicles from New Jersey. It's me, Noah Muller, alongside our expert Christian Alexander, once again for another great episode talking about popular YouTubers who work on dirt bikes, ATVs, side-by-sides, and more in this episode. Let's get into it. So, Christian, these YouTubers are a great way for new people to learn how to work with many things on dirt bikes, and a great form of entertainment if you're interested in just watching these types of videos and watching old machines turn from non-running machines to getting cleaned up running machines.
Yeah. All right. So now, for my 4 or so years of experience with this hobby, I like YouTube. It's something that is a great way of learning and how to do things like maintenance-wise on these machines, and just working on them and how to if you're doing a project with one there's a lot of how-to videos and how to do things the proper way, and that's very important to utilize when doing that, or else so it can work properly and stuff.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
YouTube's a great way to know how to do those things.
Yeah, so when you watch these videos on YouTube, are there any YouTubers that really come straight to the dome when it comes to watching the best possible quality videos as to learning these kind of things?
Oh yeah, totally. So when it comes to just fixing the machines, Two Vintage would be a really good example. He's a YouTuber who just buys old machines, or not even old, even newer, that just have issues, and he just fixes them, makes them work again. It's just really fun to watch. Michael Sabo, he does complete resto mods and on old machines, down to the frame. He powder coats them, completely restores them. Kincaid Pavage is another one. He's more at dirt bikes though, so he can relate a lot to this talk show as well, because he completely rips the bikes down, tears the engines apart, puts all new parts in. Just really good. He's also a really good guide of how to do things too.
Yeah, he's definitely sounding like great recommendations for our viewers.
Totally.
Why do you think these videos are so entertaining, or why are they so entertaining to the common eye of dirt bikers?
No, it's entertaining because when you do it yourself, if you complete a build, you do a build yourself. It's a good feeling, and watching other people do that is also a good feeling, because it's a lot of satisfaction in it. To us, when we watch these videos, it's just really cool to watch and satisfying to watch old rusty machines just turn into brand new looking machines. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I've always found that it's kind of those satisfying videos on YouTube, those power washing videos. It's definitely a good example as to seeing something get cleaned up in that span of time.
Oh yeah,
and it's just very satisfying to watch.
You're just hearing it run, just start up, and it sounding great. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. What's special about this episode is that we had interviewed some individuals who are part of this sport and also watch YouTube videos from the same YouTubers as well. Let's see what they have to say.
Michael Mariani, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right. So how long have you been into riding dirt bikes or quads?
About 6 years now.
How do you feel after every time you complete full rebuilds or repairs on any machine?
It makes me feel pretty good when I get something put together and it goes together all well and works.
All right. What YouTubers do you watch that fulfill their content solely based on dirt bikes and power sports?
I watch Michael Sabo. He rebuilds dirt bikes, quads, and other power sport machines.
Any other YouTubers?
Like Whistling Diesel, I guess.
Okay. Do they inspire you to work on dirt bikes and quads? Why?
Yeah, because watching Michael Sabo put together quads, dirt bikes, and everything goes together smoothly, it just satisfies me.
All right. And do you watch it based on entertainment, or just how to fix these machines, or both?
Really both I watch it for.
Okay. And last one, do you also use the internet for how to work on these machines, or do you just use YouTube from these channels?
I use the internet. I use both. If I need to look something up, or if I'm not getting something going the right way, I'll look it up or watch a video on YouTube.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right, have a good one.
You too. All right, Kevin, how's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. All right. So how long have you been into riding dirt bikes?
I've been into them since I was a kid. Started riding 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. Nice. So So now, since you're into the hobby this much, how do you feel after every time you complete a full rebuild on a machine?
Yeah, it's kind of like a mixed feeling, like having to go through all that work, but at the same time, it's a learning experience. It's pretty fun.
All right. And what YouTubers do you watch that fulfill their content solely based on dirt bikes and power sports?
Um, YouTubers like Derek Hallman, Two Vintage, that kind of stuff.
Okay. And do they inspire you to work on dirt bikes, and why?
Yeah, it's like, just all kinds of YouTube videos. I feel like this gives you some motivation to go out there and do that stuff. Shows how interesting it is. Just reminds you of that.
Okay. And do you watch it based on entertainment or just how to fix these machines, or both?
Both. Mostly entertainment, but it gives you like useful knowledge too at the same time.
Okay. And do you also use the internet for how to work in these machines, or do you just use YouTube for these channels? Like, do you use forums, or do you use just YouTube?
Like a lot of just internet, a lot of forums, a lot of research. You kind of have to go everywhere for this kind of stuff. But YouTube too. They're all really helpful.
On how to fix the machines, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
I've been riding for about 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel after every time you complete a full rebuild on any machine?
Feels good. I usually just hope it works and try it out.
Okay. And what YouTubers do you watch that fulfill their content solely based on dirt bikes and power sports?
I don't really have any YouTubers I go to watch. If I have a problem, I'll just search up a video, find something that'll be helpful.
Okay. And did they inspire you to work on dirt bikes? And if so, why?
Not much. I just wanted to get my bikes running after I broke them, so I gotta search up some videos. I got them working.
Do you find those videos entertaining too? Like seeing.
Yeah, they can. Some videos can be cool to watch. They'll teach you some things.
Okay. Do you also use the internet for how to work on these machines? Like, do you look up forums and stuff for adjusting valves and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes I'll have a problem that it just won't work, so I'll search up some forums. I'll ask some friends. I can usually get it figured out.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, man.
No problem. Have a good afternoon.
So, Christian, we're back here. Let's talk about some platforms aside from YouTube that are good at presenting these types of ideas.
Sure. So if you just did general internet, if you can just go on Google, there's a lot of forums on there that you could use to find the proper torque specs or just the measuring specs for example, if you're adjusting valves, to find all the proper specs that you need in order to complete the maintenance properly, like how much fluid the bike needs to take and just all that kind of stuff. So forums on the internet are really good for that. Even on Facebook or social media, or even TikTok, social media platforms are also good how-to sites too.
Yeah, that's some great
aside from
information.
YouTube. Yeah.
So what are the YouTubers that have a massive collection to show off of videos, as well as some examples of some nice machines that they've cleaned up?
Oh yeah, sure. So the Banshee channel, he has brand new Yamaha Banshees, blasters, all quads from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, any quad you can think of in all pristine condition. This old trike has a lot of ATCs, which are Honda 3-wheelers, which are discontinued. That were a big thing back in the 80s, late 70s, going back to 1969 is when the US 90 came out. He has all these, one of every ATC in immaculate condition. It's just amazing. And even Kaplan Cycles, Kaplan America, they beautiful museum up in Vernon, Rockville, Connecticut. They are also a certified gas dealer. They show off brand new bikes from any year, literally brand new, mint original condition bikes. It's just amazing, how they're time capsules, and they just get all these bikes. It's just amazing.
No, that stuff is really hard to find, so it's awesome to have museums like that to just kind of see the big collection and kind of go back in time with everything that's been made in the past.
Yeah, CR500s they have, and it's just amazing, how the complete shiny chrome engines, and just complete incredible builds they have there. Kaplan Cycles, it's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in to the episode 3 of the Enduro Chronicles of New Jersey. Thank you all so much for watching. Cal, you want to say anything before we let them go?
Oh, yeah. You guys all rock, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for tuning in.